Going live in 3, 2, 1, and we're live. All right, I'm gonna play this song. This is the one I made a couple days ago. I worked on it like about 8 hours or so.
It's a thing of beauty.
I like it, and then I wrote lyrics for 5 minutes, and I wrapped it on Audacity for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. Man, you can see like what I'm most comfortable with is making the beat, not really writing the lyrics or rapping it.
It's not nearly as fun.
It's fun, but it's just like I haven't really done it that much, and so it's out of the comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, if you do something a lot, you're going to be better at it. So when you don't do it a lot, you realize you're not good at it. Mm-hmm. And I think I could write lyrics and I could rap if I put more time into it instead of just 20 minutes total. You know.
Yeah.
8 hours on the beat and 20 minutes doing the full song. You know, it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to in my head, but like I still like it, the rap, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do another one though, where I actually
another one
where I actually spend more times writing I spend my s'mores writing the lyrics and record it a lot, and I'll probably just keep going and take a lot of takes, and then eventually when I get it good, I'll release that one. Anyway, who's here? How's it going, everybody? Sir Legna's here. Good day, everyone. Skepsis D, how you doing, Skepsis? Poca Latte's here. Hello, Poca Latte. Hey, KB Kingdom. Greetings from the corner. Wrath of Wood, what's up? What up, Drifty and all? How are you guys doing? The Nerd Mansion, how are you doing? Greetings, human beings. Uh-oh, we have another robot in the midst.
My MV is so borked today. I have no idea what's even happening. It's all messed up on Steam too.
Sir Legna says the best thing is editing code from a coder who purposefully wanted to do the worst coding style and hopes to lock their job in. You mean like you have somebody in your team who's supposed to code a part of the big project where it's so discombobulated that only they can decipher their own spaghetti monster, and so they become needed because they're the only ones who can decipher their mess.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's how you do job security. Wrath of Wood says recording vocal has the same issues as recording guitar. So much work manipulating to get it to work. Yeah. Wrath says I haven't bothered with lyrics in like a decade. Yeah, I know, me too. Except for, you know, a couple days ago. I don't know, KB. He might still be there. Ask Sir Legna about that. This is the beat for the rap I put out on the channel. I mean, there's really not a lot to it. It's got like some Nintendo sound effects. I made like a bass line first. Usually I do the drums first, and I just decided to do a bass line first, and everything kind of fed off of the bass line. So I want to do this again, and I want to start like a bass line first on the next track. So I'm just gonna play this a couple times, and then I'm gonna start a new one, and we're gonna work on a new thing. And like, I don't know what the music will end up being for. We'll decide at the end what it'll go for. Maybe it'll be a track in the game, or maybe it'll be a track that I'm gonna write lyrics to and rap on, because that was a lot of fun, and yeah, it should be fun. KV says I tried writing lyrics, but it's clearly not my thing either. I think the part that makes everybody fail is they're trying to rhyme everything. I've given up trying to make everything rhyme. Like I just write lyrics, and not that I really have a lot of pedigree on how to write lyrics. I've wrote a ton of lyrics, and that's definitely a weak point in my musicality. But like, so what? Like, I could still try and do it. And I think we'll do something like that as well. If I end up making another beat, that needs lyrics. Because right now, this is like a soundtrack, but it's missing like the lead, essentially, right? And what I did here with the EQ was I cut out some of the middle, because I know that's where my voice comes out of on this, you know, like over the years of looking at my own recordings, I know that there's some middle in my, there's some low end and some middle in my natural voice, and then also our audio setup has some middle popping out there. And so I raised the treble just a little bit, I raised the bass quite a bit, and then I cut out the middle of the beat so that when I'm, you know, talking or rapping over the beat, my voice pops out and you hear what I'm saying, not drowned it out by the beat. If anything, I feel like maybe I didn't put enough volume on the beat in the mix, and what I did was I exported this as a WAV file, and then I loaded that WAV file in Audacity and actually did the audio recording in Audacity instead of putting it into Fruity Loops, because I'm not really good at Fruity Loops yet. Right, Wrath? That's what I was getting to. But you also, like, you'll end up competing over the same frequencies, so I didn't put too many. I cut the middle down a little bit on the audio track so that my voice has room to like blend into, I guess, the overall sound. And I still hear a few artifacts in the exported one, and I just feel like maybe I haven't got the mix right yet, and there's still some things that aren't quite right, but I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Like, I'm not going to get hung up on this one track. I'm gonna, as soon as this finishes, I'm gonna close it and we're gonna start a new track, and then we'll start right from the scratch today. And my goal over the next month or so is to have lots of tracks and make the audio the original soundtrack to the amalgamation, along with other people's music as well. Yeah. Silly Rabbit. Fruity Loops are for... Oh, wait. That's the wrong cereal. The visual EQ is good stuff for mixing. Yeah, I like this one. This is the Parametric 2. Fruity Parametric EQ 2. Corey showed me how to use this one a little bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's create a new one from some templates. I did an update a little while ago, and it included a bunch of like starting templates, and I've only really looked at the basic 808 one. So I mean, let's go ahead and try another one. Delay and reverb. A delay and reverb on separate send channels. Okay. Is this for like recording your voice probably here? Sampler? What's on this one? There's no sample loaded. Okay, so now I kind of want to make a beat track, so let's go new template. What's Club Basic? Alright, so this is, we're going to be on pattern here. And what I've found I like to do is make 8 bars instead of just 2 or 4 or, you know, even 6. I want to do 8 bars, because then that gives you the ability to make the beat not sound like it's the same thing over and over, and also change some of the things on the kick and the snare. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll just start like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8 bars. And to make sure I'm actually doing 8 bars, I'll bring it in here. Yeah, that's 8 bars. Alright, so now we have that. And if we just to play that, it's, you know, we've got that hi-hat. But what I want to do to this hi-hat is go in here and start changing the way it sounds. And yeah, let's just see what happens here. Let me play this. Actually, I don't want to do 140. Let's do like let's do 124. 124. Yeah, I want to go with 124. Maybe have a different hi-hat. Let's load up a different sample. Sorry if you hear any background music and noise. when you get a chance next time you go out there, can you turn the TV down just a couple notches? You don't have to do it right now, just whenever you get out there. Thank you. Hi-hat basic. Yeah, we'll change this up. Okay, and then we'll maybe like change some of this. Crossfade will really mess it up. There, we've done some customizing. Normalizing will bring its volume level up. And then that's good to bring up the volume on the sample. That way you can just turn the track down when it gets too loud. So, all right, I mean, by itself, it doesn't sound all like anything. But what we're going to do is... we're going to cut some of that out, right? So let's go ahead and go like... da 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 da. I kind of don't want to cut out too much. Maybe we cut every other one and we do 4 bars of it one way and 4 bars of it the other way, but like we'll split them into sections so it starts out like and then we start cutting it out again on the next one. But then we leave a lead in. But it's cool because you get, when you do 8 bars, you can have lots of variance in there. And with the hi-hat, you don't want to skip too many unless you've got something else going on. So let's do that. I know I said I wanted to start with the bass first, and we probably could go to do that. And this is just to add some variance so that it doesn't sound like the same 4 beats over and over and over and over. All right, we've got something. It's not really what I was going for, but we'll see. Let's add some kick in there because that's really gonna bring the bass together. What's up, Level Up Design? How you doing, man? It's lo-fi time.
The TV was being wonky. I pressed the volume button and it changed the input to TV. And so I put it back, and then I pressed the volume button again and it changed the input to the PS3. And then I put it back and I got the volume down a little bit. I walk away and the menu pops up. It's being very strange. Things just aren't working for me today. MV's all messed up on my computer.
Oh yeah,
too.
sorry. You were saying something about that.
Yeah.
What's going on with MV?
It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So I opened my standalone version of MV and I opened a game project and I added an event to test it to see like if it would work a certain way. And I go to interact with the event, and my character starts on a different map. And I'm like, oh, did I forget to change where the character starts? And I look at it, and no, it's supposed to start on a certain map. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll start it on this map and move the event over there. So I did that, and the event doesn't show up on the map. It's like it's an entirely different game. It's so weird. So then I'm like, okay, this project's borked. I'm going to open a different project. So I go to the game file, or open a different project, and it opens the same project that I'm already in. No matter what project I try to open, it opens the same project that I'm already in. So I'm like, well, that's weird. So I shut them both down, and then I tried to open a different project, and it won't open anything at all. I'm like, okay, my standalone version of MV is borked. Let me try the Steam version. So I open the Steam version, and the same thing is happening. So I have no idea what is even going on. It's so weird.
What version is your MV?
It's the latest version.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to scrap everything that I started working on. I've done this several times, even yesterday. I'll get like a few things in. I'm like, no, I hate it. I'm going to start over. And that's fine. Sometimes you're just like, okay, it is what it is. I'm going to start over and I'm going to do that again. I actually really like the 808s. So I'm going to go ahead and do a basic 808 with a limiter on it. Yep. No, I don't want to save changes. I'll do the same thing because I like the hi-hat here. Listen to this hi-hat. It's way, way like tighter, right? And then also the 808 kick, boom. It's just really, I like it a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and we'll start 8 bars of this. We got 1.
Yeah, KB,
2,
something's definitely really messed up with MV. I've been using MZ, so
2,
you
2,
know,
3.
I didn't even try. I'm gonna try and open MZ and see if it's borked too.
5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2. Honey, I'm 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4,
Lily,
8, 2,
come
3, 4. Hi, baby. Yes, my sweetheart.
You want your puzzle?
I have a 2-year-old and she's not napping yet, so sorry about.
She's saying puzzle?
Yeah, sorry about any times that I'm just not paying attention to the stream. I'm distracted. I'm gonna try my best to not neglect anyone, my 2-year-old or the stream, but like, you know how it goes. Sometimes it's just not gonna be viable to make everybody happy. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe we skip a bass on that one.
MZ appears to be working correctly, so it's just an MV thing.
We'll keep it simple at the start, and then we'll iterate through our simple beat. So we'll have a kick on the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have the snare on the 2s, 1 and 3 for the kick, and then, or no, is it? Yeah, just kicks on the 1 and snares on the 3. And then we can iterate little extras, doom, 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 do, do, something like that. And then we'll add the snare like every other beat or every other bar or so, something like that. So it sounds a little bit different. All right, that one sounds dumb. Also, let me know if Fruity Loops is too loud or too quiet. Right now, I've got it turned down to only on 15 so that it doesn't like just, you know, sound way off from the voice, you know, from the audio. But let me know if it's too quiet and you can't hear it at all, and I'll adjust it on the fly. What's up, Brian Perez? How you doing? I see a Sparrow. Heartless is here. How are you guys doing today? Hi-hat. Daddy's trying to count. Heartless was saying not that long ago, someone was reporting that strange bug as well. Where were they reporting? On the forum?
I'm not having graphical glitches. Usually graphical glitches mean that either your GPU has a bad driver or an old driver, or it's failing.
Thank you, Wrath of Wood. What about that? I brought it up a little bit. Three. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you got there?
1, 2.
Numbers?
It's not quite on point here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You want the other puzzle?
One,
Okay, Mom, you'll get your other
1,
puzzle.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
You want your letters?
4.
Letters.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Here you go, Bubby.
Let's just go ahead and fill in the baseline so I know where I'm at. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Say pegs.
And then on the threes, we'll keep the clap. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That way it's kind of like similar throughout the whole thing, and then we just fill in little embellishments throughout. I just want to go do-do-doom. That's how we'll do it right there. Do-doom. And then like that.
Good job.
Do-do-do-do-doom. Or do-do-do-doom. Yeah, we'll play on that. Be like 3, 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay. Right? Now we need more of that snare. I kind of need the snare the whole time. Let's go and edit the snare a little bit. What if we have it echoing out? Nah, it just fucks it up. What if we start in the middle of it? There we go. We can add it every time, and it doesn't sound too much. I don't really want to edit the hi-hat too much, but if we want to, we can. I mean, it's so you're gonna hear it so many times, you don't want it that big. Whoa, I can take an audio track and just play it like that? Fruity Loops, that's crazy. Obviously, I'm not like super good at Fruity Loops. Wait, what happened to pattern 1? Oh shit, what did I do?
Yeah, I'll definitely try and reinstall MV. I've had to do that before. I had to reinstall MZ because all the generator assets were offset.
Now I fucked something up.
Uh-oh.
I like dragged a sample into a track here and then I deleted it, but it messed up my channel rack.
Oh no.
But apparently it still has the pattern somewhere. Oh, I see. So this is your patterns and these are your like audio clips. So let's delete this audio clip and we'll just go back to patterns. All right. Don't panic.
You were panicking.
just a little bit. Heartless says corrupted files. I don't know if you already saw that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
I could also try and sprinkle some holy water on it. I don't know if it's that bad, Brian. There has been a change since the last time I used MV, and that is that I installed a new processor and motherboard, really. Yeah. I kind of rebuilt the computer. So maybe this processor doesn't like MV for some reason or another, and it needs to be reinstalled on it.
Basically, we built a whole new system.
Yeah, pretty much.
We
I
just
kept the graphics card and my hard drives.
We took the parts from the old motherboard. It was like a mini motherboard, tiny little thing.
Yeah.
And we built a regular ATX size motherboard.
Yep. And I haven't tried running MV on the new build, so maybe that has something to do with it. And whenever something breaks like that, I think, what did I change? What's changed? And that was a pretty big change. So.
Sparrow asked an interesting question. He says, speaking of MV, I downloaded a tile set from the Steam Workshop, and a lot of the language is in Spanish, he thinks. Is there a translate all the English setting somewhere?
From the Steam Workshop?
I don't think so.
That's contributed by a community member usually, isn't it?
Yes.
On the Workshop?
Yeah,
so
it's just somebody on Steam. So, like, really, it's just like...
whatever they put up there.
Yeah, if they put it in another language, that's what the data is stored as, and it's going to be in that language.
You can use Google Translate to manually translate it.
You would have to, I would assume.
Yeah.
I don't think it has a built-in auto-translate function.
Right.
All right. We have a basic little beat there. Okay. I'm going to stop messing with that. Let's add a new thing. We need to do like a bass line. So, bass drum. What is this?
I love the UIs for all these VSTs.
Yeah, Virtual Studio Technologies.
Yeah, they all have really cool looking UIs.
I installed some free ones too. Jojo sent me a link and sent me some free ones to add. And there are literally thousands of free VST plugins out there.
Yeah. Some of them really terrible and some of them really good.
Some of them won't even run, and some of them, are like amazing, and you're wondering, damn, they could have charged money for this. And some people would have paid for it, but I think a lot of them know that most people don't pay for VSTs.
Right. Because there's so many free ones out there.
Yeah, there's so many free ones out there. But a lot of people who, have the money and are like considered professional, and that's what they do to make money. They'll spend $200 on a VST if that makes them the next track. They'll sell for $2,000 to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. They're spending money on it just because they're obsessed with this kind of thing, and they have to collect them all.
So I can add another track here, and inside the drum pattern.
Which text are you referring to, Sparrow? You want to put it away, Lily? You want to put it away? Okay, hold on. Help you out. Put it away.
So this one just kind of sounds like it's artifacting a little bit, and there's too much bass going on. But I like the fact that I can just add this and change my stuff. Let's make this bass sound jigga-wah real quick. So that last song was in E minor. I think I'm gonna make this next one in D minor. So I'll kick this bass off by testing it playing D. Boom.
Get these pegs too. Put them in the bag. No, yep. Okay, good job. Put the peg in the bag. Yeah. This one. This one. This one. These two. Put these ones in. Thank you. Good job, Bubba. Got it? Okay, let me close it. And then you can put it in. Hold on, just let me get it started.
There, I kind of want to get rid of the little boop, boop, boop. So raise the attack a bit. And it's just like a
Good job.
crank the sub bass.
Yeah. We did it.
It sticks around too much, like so let's bring the duration down.
No, we can't watch baby right now. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? No? She wants to watch a YouTube video. There's a family with like a little girl that's about her age, and she's a lot like her, and she loves watching YouTube videos of the little girl doing things. We'll watch baby later.
So like you don't notice it too much, but like when it stops coming in, you can tell. Boom. Right? So we're gonna add a little bit of levels of polish to that. And if
Sparrow, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if you go on Discord and like post screenshots from your computer, I'd have a better idea of what you're talking about. You want to cut your nails? Mm-hmm. Okay.
There, cool. So we've got that to our basic 8-bar pattern thing. And it's got like more of a heavier bass to it. All right, let's add something new, but what I'm gonna do is create a new pattern. We're gonna name this one with an F2 here, and we're gonna call this one drums. And we'll add a new pattern, and this will be called bassline. And what I've learned is you have to keep your channel rack all the same. You can't like remove these, and if you change them in any way, it'll affect all of the patterns that are using them. So sometimes you have to add like the same thing twice if you want to add a new thing, which is just fine because you can have a lot on your channel rack. So I'm going to add a new VST in here, and we're going to try to do some kind of bass line. I need to find the right one. I have a lot of VSTs, and I don't really know how all of them work yet. And I mean, I know how they operate, but like I don't know the sound effects and what I'm exactly looking for yet. So I'm going to just play around, right? And I'm going to add some, and I'm going to see if I can find something that sounds cool. So let's go with a VST Fruity Flex. And I have a lot of trial version ones, but I own this one. Flex I own. So I'm going to find something and bring it down an octave. Couple octaves. And then I'm going to find something that sounds cool, like a bass line, and I need to write like some kind of chord progression, because writing the drums is very easy, right? You don't have to think about anything musically, just kind of like what sounds good. But when you start getting to writing the bass line, you need to figure out what chords you're going to be doing so you can stay in the chord. I'm going to do a simple like 4-chord progression because I think it's real easy, kind of roundy. So I think we're going to do something with D minor.
Sparrow, by far the best way to get help from us is through the Discord, so maybe consider joining if you want help with something. During a YouTube stream, it's a very poor way to get help. You want to brush your teeth?
Something like that. All right, so now that I know I'm going to be using D minor, I got to find the right sound. And we really have a lot of different effects going on here. Ew, Drifty has VSTs. It's more of an ARP. I don't really want to do an ARP. I want something kind of clean but thick.
She asked me to brush her teeth, and then when I go to brush her teeth, she cries and runs away. She's so silly.
Uh-oh, what did I do? I hit a button. See, I have my I have my MIDI keyboard right above my actual keyboard. So sometimes I mess around and hit a button on accident. I'm trying to develop a bass line real quick. I'm also still not settled on the sound I want. I think it's something D minor. You gonna be all right, honey?
No, I'm not giving it to you.
She's 2 right now, so we have the terrible 2s where there's a power struggle, and she's the boss, right? But she has to learn that she's not the boss. Honey, can we... Thank you, honey. Sorry. It's hard, man. You guys have no idea. I take that back. Some of you do. This is like an additional thing you throw on top of it. Wah, 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 wah. What if we don't do major, we do minor on that? I think it'll sound better. Strange thong? That one's alright. I feel like this one could be used for something, but maybe not this thing that I'm thinking of. What can I do with this? She's making the beat too.
Too bad you couldn't like capture it and add it.
I mean, we could actually. Ooh. I kind of like this weird warehouse sounding one. So now I'll switch it off a pattern and I'll go to song and I'll make an 8-bar bass line if I can. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Barrel Claw says that was Lily. I thought that was Drifty Software.
She's like beatboxing. Are you beatboxing? So now what I'm gonna do is go in here and do a quick quantize, because you know, like there is audio delay between when I press a button and when it's logged, but there's also just delay in the brain, you know, so like I don't hit it exactly on point. To fix both of those things, we do a quick quantize, and then we can have it assign it to the nearest beat so it doesn't sound off at all. It sounds exactly right on the downbeat, like right here. And I can extend that so it fully goes. And then right here, like you can see, it's off by a little bit. So we just do some manual fixing. It's really important to do this sort of thing. Otherwise, like all of the little off by a 30-second note, it really starts to mess up the song in the end, and you lose your like, wow, that thing really bops, you know. All right, we'll take off the recording and listen to it together. I feel like the last one should be a different note. Maybe a 7, a major 7, so we got a D, then we're... It's hard to hear a difference in the... You got... Dun, 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 dun. Or maybe a... Dun. Yeah, definitely gonna go with an A on that. And then we'll go like A. Right. I don't know if I want to chromatic it. It can still go down at that point. All right, so let's do that. We're doing a 5th and then we're doing 7th. This isn't the right sound now that I'm listening to it again. Let's just keep playing around with this. It's gonna change the whole thing. But we've got something recorded. Logic is different than Fruity Loops. It's more Logic is good for like when you're doing a lot of live shows. I kind of like the acoustic sound. Oh, this one comes with like a little hi-hat. I like it. I'm gonna leave that one. Acoustic bass is where it's at, because you can hear the tone and actually the musicality of it. It's not just womp 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 womp. And now it's a simple, you know, you've got an 8-bar kind of thing going, and now you can add chords to it. So I'm gonna find another VST that I want to add. What is this? Harmless. Do I own it? It's a trial version, and I can make one song with these trial version softwares, but it's just kind of a pain in the ass. I'd rather not right now. Let me go ahead and delete this one. That's why I don't like looking at this drop-down list right here, because a lot of them are just like, the trials come in and they add it, and then you're like, oh, I need this to sound good. No, you don't. There's just plenty of free shit out there. What is FPC? No idea. Let's add it. Looks like a drum track, like not a drum track, but like a sample pad thingy. It's not what we're looking for, but we'll just delete that. Fruit kick, that sounds like a drum thing. Fruity generators. Oh, auto gun. This is a good one. It's free, and there's no messing around with it. It just has like a bunch of presets. And you just like next sound, next sound, next sound is like no bullshit. So we've got D minor for all of it, but then we actually go down to a and then you have an A major at the end. So you got it's a D minor. All right, let's find a sound that actually looks good or sounds good. It's kind of trippy. It kind of blends into it. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Let's go with this. And if I don't want to spend too much time on any one aspect, so I kind of like that. I'm gonna put some chords with this little looped twang 4 on the auto gun. So what I'll do is pause it here. I'll arm the track. I need to make a new pattern because that's important. Otherwise, you can't separate the two or change the volumes differently. So we'll make a new pattern and we'll call it chords. And now you see that this the auto the other bass one went on, She's beatboxing over there. Are you making music with Daddy? She's smiling at me. She's gonna make music with me when she gets older for sure.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, so let's go. Right, okay, cool. Now let me go in here and get rid of that last one because we're going to be looping it. Let me do a quick quantize and go through and look where my timing was off right at the beginning. And then we want them to be really tight and together, so we'll let them go the full bar. We want it to be no stop. Put that right on the beat. And you could make, yeah, I mean, like, you don't really have to be, like, you don't need good rhythm. You don't need to be, like, you know. You can go in and edit things that are off a bit and fix it up. Let's go back and listen to the song. Right? So we've got this little chill thing and we've got our chord progression going on. It's a very simple basic one. It's D minor 3 times and then an A major. But let me be real with you, like most of like the hip hop music you hear, it's like 2 or 3 chords, like the whole song. Right, stoppable force. She's smiling. I feel like the third one I could get away from not doing D minor, but what chord do I want to add in there? It doesn't need to be more complex, but it can, you know. $5 super chat from Vino. Thank you so much, Vino. Appreciate that. He says, hello all. Hope everyone is well. Think I might quit my job and get a career cleaning mirrors. It's something I can really see myself doing.
Wow.
Oh, no, Vino.
Vino.
Don't quit. Don't quit. Somebody left a comment on one of my, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that, Vino. Somebody left a comment on one of my, on the last rap track I put out. They were like, don't quit your day job and blah, 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 blah. So that's funny. I'm gonna go night-night. Give me this baby kissy. We're gonna make music in the future together, aren't we? We're gonna make big music. Yeah. Mwah. Mwah. There it is. Mwah. Night-night. She's gonna take a nappy now. She was getting some nummies and beatboxing, and now she's gonna go down it. All right, so we've got our thing, right? It's a little thing. We're looking for like a minute and a half maybe, but we need to do some kind of other stuff in there because all 3 of these don't need to be playing at the same time. We'll make a new pattern because we're gonna need a melody. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna click new pattern, and we're gonna call it melody. Check out my melody. And what we can do is, you know, we're looping these 8 bars, but so far that's the whole song. So what I can do is click here and bring in another 8 bars and shrink this down. And let's see, how long will we need to go for... Let's see, how do I do it? Control click? No, oh, there, Alt click. That's a minute. Okay, so let's do one more in here. And then we got a minute 13. And then one more in here. Boom. So we've got a minute and 27 seconds. That's our target song duration right now. So we're going to start with like that. And then we're going to bring in, the bass line's going to keep going while we add the chords to it. And then at this point, the bass line will continue. I don't think we should take the bass line out except for maybe once. It'll sound kind of dry and missing something. But then we're going to put the chords in here again. And the chords definitely need to fill in this blank space right here. So maybe we try that, and then we'll put a melody line over that. I changed these until the very end, so it's like it's not set in stone really. So the song starts out, it's just this little acoustic bass line with some 808. This auto gun's a little loud. I'm gonna bring it down. And I think the melody can start like somewhere in bar 9, with maybe a pickup into bar 10, or even a pickup onto 9, because it usually, we'll see. Hey Jacob, how you doing? Not sure if I said hi, but what's up, Vero Claw? I might have already said hi to you. God, those dad jokes. Isn't being drifty a full-time job? It is. It is. I kind of wanted to feed the trolls a little bit, but then at the same time, it's probably not a good idea. I like your oh shit, something happened here. That didn't come in on the right bar. Right here. Hold on, what's going on here? It needs to be on bar 40. 17. Something's off here. Didn't that sound weird? Right here. Sorry, I distracted me. I was... What? How did that happen? Did you hear that? The beat's off or something. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I like what you're posting on the Discord. Links in the description below. Come join us on Discord. What is happening right there? Thank you, honey. Do you have turntables on Fruity Loops? Let's hear some scratching. No, I don't have turntables. There's a software for that though. I bet there's like sound effects that you can put in. Yeah, I was, Jacob. I was very distracted about how somehow the beat got off. Like it skipped a beat somewhere. Just strange because I'm just like pasting the 8 bars over. I think it's in the drum track actually. You know, it's bare because we haven't finished it, but like we're gonna add some melody next, but I gotta make sure this is right. not off yet. It's right here. Something weird happens right there. Like, what is going on right here? What? I don't get it. Like, okay, hold up. Something's... How could it loop the same track over and over and over perfectly? And then I paste it here again. That was just weird. It works now. I just had to delete it and put it back in here. Maybe I did something weird with like an alt or a control or something, and it let me slide it off of the sync, off of the quantize or something, you know. But it's fine now. We're gonna put the chord, no, not the chords here. We're gonna put the bass line back in right here. So you have one without the chords here, one without the bass line, and then the bass line comes in to finish it. I always find that it's good to take the bass line out one time through the sequence, at least a bar, because then you're like, something changed and I don't know what it is. You don't really notice a good bass line until it's not there anymore. And then when it comes back in, you're like, ah, this is lit. You know? It got clipped a bit, probably, Jacob. Yeah. I think I like alt dragged it and it threw it off like a 16th note or something.
Mm-hmm. I can't hear it, so I don't know. Maybe I should join.
No, I fixed it. I fixed it now. Yeah, can you talk to the audience? I drank like 2 cups of coffee right before.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about cool stuff about RPG Maker.
Hi guys. What you up to? I probably should be uninstalling my RPG Maker MV right now and trying to reinstall it, because I think my best guess is that it's probably the new motherboard and the new processor aren't playing nice within this installation. So I'm going to bank on the fact that it's going to work once I uninstall and reinstall. So we'll see. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing that right now, because I can't live my life without MV working on my computer. I won't be able to sleep at night, you know? Even though I don't use it. You guys know how it is. So let's see. I'm in my programs right now. I'm going to go to RPG Maker MV. There you are. Whoa. Okay. That's interesting. I have it installed twice. Maybe that's part of the problem. Oh no, one is a Steam installation, the other one is standalone. I want to uninstall the Steam version through Steam. So let's just do the standalone right here. Completely remove. Yes. Get rid of it. Goodbye.
You're reinstalling RPG Maker right now?
Yeah, I think it's just it doesn't like play nice with the new stuff I put in, the new hardware. So if I reinstall it with the new hardware, I'm thinking maybe it'll work.
Right,
hopefully.
right. Okay.
By the end of the stream, I'll be able to tell you guys, because I'm going to do it right now.
Right. It could be something like that. Anyway, let's go to the... Thank you, T. So let's go to the melody and let's find another VST to add. And we're going to add something on top of our like kind of chill track. Super Smash says, I just started working on a dungeon crawler in Unity. I'm debating if I want to keep working on my MV game or not. I mean, sometimes you just got to move on and do what's fun at the time. And it depends on how close it is to being finished. Do you think you'll be able to get that finished in a timely manner?
Well, he says, I just started. I would vote for switch over to MZ. MZ, baby.
No, he's saying he was working in
Oh, Unity.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, so
I missed that part.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Like, Unity's tough, man, and it feels like I'm mining crypto every time I run it.
Yeah, Unity is not as user-friendly.
Or optimized when it comes to, like, your computer CPU usage.
Sir Legna. Step 1, uninstall. Problem solved. No further steps. That was Wrath of Wood, but he tagged Sir Legna. Yeah, but I want MV to work. I have so many MV projects I need to go back and just look at because, you know, I mean, you guys know how it is. Come on. You know how it is, right?
This is one of those free ones. It's just like a, that's all it is what you hear. It's like a harp. It's a really cool sounding thing, but I don't know if how it's going to fit. Let's just play around and let me just hit record here and play. I'm probably not going to keep this VST at all. Oh no, wait, why are we start? Oh, because I told it to start there. Hold up. Alt, go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Barrow, it's totally true. I do have selective reading. I like skim over. I read like every 5th word, and then I'm like, I make my own narrative. Yeah, I know how to speak. I make my own narrative based on the every 5th word kind of thing.
Hey, Golden Muse.
Doesn't everybody do that? Come on.
I probably need to go up. If I'm going to add melody, it needs to not be in the bass line area.
Okay, reinstalling on Steam. Create desktop shortcut. Yes, please. Thank you. I want it on my desktop. You guys would just lose it if you saw my desktop, by the way.
See, it doesn't quite jive, so I'm going to undo that record, find another one. Let's delete the plucked. Let's find another VST in here. Poison rewired. What's rewired? Okay, that's going to do some kind of utility that I don't need. Sakura. Oh, I've heard of this one. Do I own it? Ah, it's the trial one. I like Sakura though. It has a lot of cool stuff. Maybe I'll use it just to.
KV Godot is a really cool engine. One of these days when I have the time, I'm going to learn how to use it well.
Alright, let's try using this thing here. This is the more Mohican Sun. I want to add some chords in here. Takes forever to load. Yeah. That's our A chord. We're gonna go to D minor, just play some chords. It takes too long to hit the attack. Like, it doesn't switch on the A fast enough. Even though I hit it here, it takes like until here to like actually sound like it's switching chords. It's kind of cool, but I'm gonna undo that record and try another thing. Gosh, I hate that it does that, you know? Like, it leaves like one little spaced bar for some reason. Whatever. Let's move on to another thing. Mothership. What do we sound like? Nothing? Oh no, it must be doing the like, this is the trial version. No sound will come for another 30 seconds.
Yeah, KV Kingdom, that is the thing. RPG Maker is so intuitive, and that's why I can never say his name right. Who's the developer of RPG Maker?
Yoji Ojima.
Yoji Ojima. Yes, that's why he is so fiercely protective of the UI, because that's part of what makes it intuitive. The more options that you add, the more confusing it becomes. So I totally get why he's protective of it. Because that's like what makes RPG Maker so appealing and fun to use.
Something like that, maybe. Subtle. Something like that. I don't know, let's see. I could really just record a 4-bar thing or 8-bar thing and then just click it in as I need. I don't need to do this because this isn't actually a melody, right? I'm doing right here. This is more of a arpeggiation chords. It doesn't quite fit. All right, that's what I was thinking. It's fine. Let's undo that record. Let's do Asian keys. Kind of adding more to chords here. Are we gonna get any sound? What's going on here? Oh yeah, I know it. I know what's happening. It's a trial version. What if I swing it? Let's see what happens. No, I should probably hit the right notes. Shit. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm not gonna cut, I'm just gonna... And then I would need to switch to A minor there. What? Why did I hit like a... I think I hit F12 or something. It's unfortunate. Is it recording on a new track? What are we doing here, man? Is it gonna start on bar 9? Yep. Okay, try again.
I got this keyboard because I wanted it to be perfectly silent, and now it's like, what, a year old, and it's almost as loud as your keyboard.
I was recording, by the way, but it's fine. Yeah, I know. You should have stuck with the mechanical because at least it felt better.
It's so clicky clacky. I'm very disappointed.
The problem is when you try to swing notes like that, when you quantize, it really fucks it up, like really bad. Like I didn't swing it perfectly, but like quantizing it also makes it worse typically. Yeah, it's really bad. You have to like not do a quick quantize. Maybe I can do a special quantize that allows for swing. Sensitivity max, accept. That actually worked when you up the sensitivity up. Nah, but then I was so far off that it quantized to the next beat at one point. You know, having good rhythm definitely helps, even though... Where the fuck am I? What's going on? Undo? Is it like redoing? Okay. I changed my mind on that one. Let's just move on to something different. I need to push this away from this a bit. I keep... no! It's fucking hell. Anyway, hold on. Let me get a sip. Honey, the ice is melted through the can. Stuck in here. Okay, there we go.
I tried to get you to make it so I could put it in the cup, but you're just like, go away.
I didn't say go away.
No, but you waved me away.
No, I didn't. I didn't wave you away. You pointed at it and I said, I gave you the one. Like, yeah, I'll take one. Yeah, like, I'll have one. I'm just going to play around with the music playing and then go through these samples, patches, until something kicks out. It doesn't quite like the echo is cool, but it doesn't like it's not quantized. It's not like the right duration. Oh, I think I will do melody on this one. We have the chords in here, that's why nothing's working. I need to find something that's going to be more melody, like maybe these keyboards, and I'll play Supertonic. So, Supertonic always works, guys, by the way. If you're playing in D minor, start your melody with an E. And that's the second, the major second. But it's also known as a supertonic, and so many songs use it because it works. It acts as like a leading tone into the root. And it works in melodies. It just really does. So we're gonna do that. Alright, let me find something that works here. Take care, Vero. You know, I like Sakura, but really nothing's working for me here.
See you, Vero.
Oh, I kind of like that one. All right, we're going to try this. Now let's actually hit record and see if we can come up with a melody line that's 8 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we got an 8 bar thing. We're not going to put it at the beginning, but we're going to put it in when the chords play the second time through. But first, I'm going to try to do a quick quantize on it and see if it makes it better or worse. Find where the freak is it at. It's kind of high up there. Alright, take off the record and listen to it. I feel like this second part of this bass line should not be the same as the first. What do you think about that?
Uh-oh. Uninstalling and reinstalling MV didn't seem to fix it.
Ah, fucking, I clicked the wrong spot. Sorry. Hold on. I didn't know I could do that, actually. I can do that on the fly. That's tight. It doesn't really, like, keep the groove, because you're just saying, start here, start here, start here. I clicked here, something, I don't know. Fucking Fruity Loops. Need to learn how to use the software. I think the quantize made it worse. All right, let me undo the quantize and start on halfway through here. This is no quantize. This is, I undid that. It's better without the quantize, but it's not quite right. But I can fix it without adding a quantize. I can just manually edit. Why isn't that snapping? It's so subtle, I don't know if it's actually going to. That might have butchered it because I was using Alt and it kind of throws off the snap. KV says maybe the folder and MV projects in it has a permission issue. Could you try moving a project or creating a new project in a different folder? You can copy paste piano roll stuffs. It's good to know. Beth. I mean, obviously that was better than the recording. Okay, cool. So instead of quick quantizing, I like manually quantize it. Since it's such a short, like 8 bars, it's fine. I can do that. But I still am not sure about the, you know, I thought it was going to be a good sound effect. Let's not go from the beginning. Let's go from like here. Gosh, dang it. I hate that it just constantly wants to. Maybe I got to change my view. I just get so frustrated sometimes. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I want to like go back to the other view I had where I had some empty space and this whole thing wasn't taken up by the, so you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It's because I keep losing the channel rack. I want this to be moved over. Can I go to view maybe? Whatever. Let's just move on. Let's open Sakura. Oh, you know what I'll do? We'll switch to pattern. It's just gonna play the pattern. And then I can find something better. Percussion? No. Sound effects? No, here we go. Ambient flute. That sounds trippy.
That's cool.
You do care, don't lie to us. Yeah, I do care. You're right. Should just start on like bar 12 or something. It's way too much over the board. And the problem with Sakura also is like it's trial version. So let's go back to pattern. It just like will just stop working for a while because like please consider paying us $179 to buy this shit. It just, you know, just cuts out. I feel like we could make some meme songs with this one. Okay. I regret using Sakura right now. You know that investment bias? You're like, I'm gonna find one that works, then we can move to the next thing. There, we found it. That's the one. Some of these sound effects are clearly designed for trolling. We could totally make so many sound effects with Fruity Loops with these VSTs, even the free version of them. Problem is that the trial version software is you can only do one save. You can only save something one time, and then it stops working. Alright. Let's try the song now, but let's go to bar 12. And look, it's silence here. Oh, but it came in right in time. It's good. Alright, I'm happy enough. That's fine. I'm going to throw that in there at some point. Like, it'll be Melody 1. We're going to rename this to Melody 1 because we're going to have multiple melodies. Let's move on past that point. I'm going to add a new pattern. We're going to call it Melody 2. Even if we use Supertonic, we're going to just add something else to the rack here. What else do we got going on? Harmor? What's that? I feel like I've opened this one a bunch of times. Delete trial version. I'm just not gonna use trial version ones. Helm Master. I like it when the VSTs also include this thing. So for those people who don't have like a keyboard, this makes the VST so much better. So you can use this if you wanted to. Obviously, it's much better to have a MIDI interface, but... Alright, we're not actually armed for recording. Let's go back to the beginning here. Open this, so we can see what's going on. Let's arm it for recording, and let's just dick around and see what happens, right? What key are we in? Hold on, shit. I forgot what key we're in. We're D minor, so we got... Alright. Totally saving that one, guys. That was my best take yet. Not. What do we have? Do we have any presets? Oh, we do. Just like yelling at me. Ah! That's so loud. Whoa. This is my... Yeah, there we go. We found the best one. I mean, not gonna lie, there was a part of that where I was digging it, but I mean, I was dicking around mostly. So let me try again. Hold on. Let me undo that because it's too much to decipher through to like actually use, right? So let me undo that and go here, go here. Come on, Fruity Loops. Why has it got to be weird? All right. Volume too. I feel like the volume on this is a bit much. Let's bring can I just bring this volume down a bit? Maybe that'll help a lot. What happened to it? Wait, did I change it? It like messed it up. I was like, it was on it. It was this one, wasn't it? It's an alarm. Sorry. Alright, I don't know, man. Nobody knows. That's the thing. Nobody really knows. They can pretend like they know, but they don't. Alright, let me just delete all of this until we're like right here. And then we get this. And then I go in here and I'm like, yo, with this section, just give me a quantize. And then I'll just be like, play this pattern. And it should just play that section, right? It didn't quite quantize it the way I want. So let me undo the quantize. And let me try a different quantize. Let me try to quantize with a higher sensitivity. Like maybe not max, but like right there. Except that. And then we try again. No, it still sounds fucking stupid. Okay, hold up. Quantize with max sensitivity. Except. Alright, let me undo the quantize and hear it without... All right, it's unsalvageable. I've decided. It's just not salvageable. Undo, 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 undo. I thought there might have been one section that I was like, you know, I could quantize that. No, it's just nothing. There's nothing there. Let me move on. Let me just move on. What? It's like, okay. Did it change it? No, okay, it stayed there. Quantize sucks in my opinion. Just move you. No, sometimes quantize works when you're not doing melody lines. When you're just doing like bass lines, sometimes that's really good. Especially if you're just doing chords or like you're doing whole notes where you just need it to be on the one each time. If you're doing quarter notes or slower, quantize is perfect. It's great. When you start adding like 16th notes or any type of triplet, it fucks it all up. You're right. If you want to go like one E, one E and a two, or one triplet, two triplet, three triplet, four triplet. Usually it doesn't understand. Like it tries to put triplets into one E and a two E and a three and so you're like da 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 da, and it doesn't quite sound right. I don't know if you guys can decipher any of the fucking shit I was saying right now. Ooh, it sounds tight. All right, let's just mess around. What do we got? What do we got? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Did it record any of that? What did we get? Did it though? Where were we at? What happened there? It looks like it recorded something, right? But why doesn't it? Is it showing it somewhere? Is that 8 bars? I don't know. Don't record. Just go. Go to the song. What the fuck is happening? Okay, hold on. Let me. Like this might quantize right because look how like it's just holding notes, you know. It's not like the ARP isn't in the same beat. All right, hold on. The ARP isn't really in the same. Are we undoing? Oh no, we're undoing and redoing. How do we just undo? Control Alt Z. Okay. Okay, then fine. Let's do it with the song this time. Is it going to like, maybe I can go into the setting and where the fuck are the notes? Are they even in here? There's just no notes. What the fuck? We're just like so far here. Why won't it? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. It was just so far. Okay. Now, quick quantize might work here because it's none of that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Wait, what's going on? Why isn't it doing the Is it just okay, so I must have hit a note at the beginning and it's trying to record over here on bar 37. You know what? Fuck it. Cut it out. Let's just go back until this never happened. We're gonna pretend it never happened. Knob tweak? What? Knob tweak? What is even happening, man? Knob tweak? I don't know what I did, but it was like, it must have been a lot of shit in the history. Undo all of that. I don't know, man. Forget it. Move on. Move on. This shit's hard. Like, for real. Wrath says, what you do is turn the instrument on or off during the song so it's not a constant everything at once the whole time. What do you mean? Like what I'm doing here, like mixing it? So you got just drums and bass, and then you got drums, bass, chord, and then you add the melody, but then you take out the chords and you... Helm is crazy. It's got a lot of hard bass. It doesn't really go with like the chill kind of like. This is like too over the top. This is like when you need to go hard, you know? This isn't a go hard song. Yeah, maybe just add some frequency to it, you know? Let's try that. No, there's nothing there. There's nothing to that. So I undid, right? Like, check it. I undid the record, but why does it keep this here? And I have to undo... What knob tweak, man? I don't know what the fuck it's talking about. Knob tweak. I didn't change any knobs, you know? I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. And so then I have to double click here. Then I have to double click here every time. And, like, I need to figure out my workflow better, you know? And the ARP frequency has got to match the tempo of the song. So that's a... It sounds great on its own, but then if you combine it with any other thing, it's got to match the tempo, or it doesn't quite work. So a lot of these preset ARPs just won't work unless you figure out how to match the tempo to... Whoa. Okay, I was here before. I was on this ARP. Can we get off of ARPs and just do to something else here? Keys. What is this like? Oh, I see how it works here. Whoa, bro. Yeah, I'm sure there is, Wrath. I'm sure that, you know. But you gotta really like it to like, oh, I gotta make this one sounds tight. I want to make this, and then you have to, you know, then you have to make it match. There's so many presets. I'm not into just like fine tuning one yet. I'm just trying to find a bunch, you know, some of the ones that are already good to go. Man, this is one of the most insane oscillators I've seen yet. It's just got so much happening. It's kind of like, just, I don't know, man. Why did it get all quiet, you know, as soon as I started recording? I don't get it. And then I gotta undo. But then if I undo, it's like knob tweak, blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't tweak any knobs, man. And what fucking talking about, Kobe? I got no fire, man. I gotta right click it to remove it, double click here, and then I gotta find it again or whatever. It puts me back on ARPs. Like, fucking what? Kind of like that. It's easy to get lost. It really is. Sometimes I can put it together really fast, and sometimes I just get lost, man. Let's go with, I mean, keys. Let's just go with keys. Second. Right, Brian? I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing?